I love talking about these undefeated teams and telling these teams that they have cracks in their foundation. I love talking about these best teams in the NFL and they score 5 points in the second half on average prior to last week. I love telling you guys that your team is not very good when it's the goddamn truth. And that's exactly what the Philadelphia Eagles are right now. As you guys know, the Philadelphia Eagles did improve to 7-0 in the NFL season, beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 35-13. We were just talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers, a bad Pittsburgh Steelers team. They're on a fire sale right now, 100%. Like, it just, basically, they're like, who do you want? Oh, 7th round pick. You take him. You want Najee Harris? You can just take him off our hand. Just give us a McChicken. Like, yes, I know they didn't trade Najee Harris, but whatever. Eagles fans are saying that the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. Okay. Not so fast, my friends. Let me go ahead and play the overreaction thing right here. It's an overreaction. I don't need to explain myself, but I will, because you Eagles fans are pumping your chest saying, fly, Eagles, fly. The Eagles are the best team in the NFL. Besides being 7-0, what leg do you have to stand on to say that the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFL? Is it because A.J. Brown is having the best 8-game stretch the best 7th grade stretch of his career? Is it because Hurts is having the best 7-game stretch of his career? Is it because you guys have played some okay games? You played a really good Cowboys team. You played a really good Vikings team. But beyond that, who have you guys played? A Detroit team that you almost lost to week number 1. A Washington team that was really, really bad week 3. Now, at the end of the season, you're going to look back in this game like, oh, that was a really good win because the Commanders are getting ready to make some noise. How about this really bad Jacksonville team? Oh, I know. At that time, they were 3-0. It was the battle of the unbeatable. Whatever, okay? Cardinals, complete trash. Yes, you beat a damn good Cowboys team. I believe that was a Monday night game, but that was also a home game. Excuse me. And then you beat, obviously, the Pittsburgh Steelers. So when we look at this Philadelphia Eagles team, let's look at them. Okay? Prior to Sunday, they were averaging 5 points in the second half. They were averaging a league low 97.6 yards in the second half. Now, Sunday, they did score 14 points in the second half. Congratulations. The game was already over. The game was well over at that point. It was 21-0, right? Oh, you guys let the Pittsburgh Steelers score 13 points in the second half. That's right. Okay. So you had to go toe to toe with them to keep that 28-point spread, right? Okay. Let's look at the Philadelphia Eagles schedule moving forward. Thursday night football. They travel to Houston to take on the Texans. I'm calling it right now. I like the Houston Texans in this game. I think Davis Mills and Brandon Cooks and those boys, they're going to go off. In Houston, things are bound to click, and it clicks Thursday, and they beat the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles are coming in, walking high, chest out, 7-0, Thursday night. Screw Houston. Loss. 10 days off. They play Washington Commanders. I believe that game, it is a home game. You guys are going to lose to the Commanders on Monday Night Football. 2 losses in a row. Then you play an Indianapolis team at Indy. First things first, any road game in the NFL is a hard game. Mile High is a tough place to play. Arrowhead's a tough place to play. Seattle's a tough place to play. And Miami's a very sneaky place, tough place to play as well. Buffalo's a tough place to play. Ford Field and Detroit's a tough place to play. And Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis is sneakily a very tough place to play. It is like, I was just there just like this past weekend. That place is eerily very, very loud. It's just a steady rumbling and you feel it in your chest. It's very loud and it's very, very, if you aren't used to it, you're like, damn, this is really weird. It's the dome and whatever. But this will be the 5th game that Sam Ehlinger is a starter in Indianapolis. They're going to lose that game as well. 3 games in a row. Oh, it gets better, my friend. The following week, Sunday Night Football, you're back at home. Thanksgiving hangover, you ate too much turkey, too much ham. Green Bay Packers come into town. Aaron freaking Rodgers comes into town. We've heard Aaron Rodgers' speech. Relax. It's just relax. We're going to be okay. Now, Aaron Rodgers isn't that relaxed right now, but the Green Bay Packers are bound to click. Right now, 3-game loss in a row for the Philadelphia Eagles, given number 4. The Green Bay Packers come to town, beating the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, then it gets better, my friend. Let's start the month of December off with a loss versus Tennessee Titans. A damn good Tennessee Titans team. They're 5-1 right now. They're freaking good. Overlooked Tennessee Titans team. And then, let's get even better. How about 3 road games to end the month of December in a division foe versus the New York Giants, versus Chicago, versus the Dallas Cowboys. Guys, the Philadelphia Eagles could lose 6 games in a row. The Philadelphia Eagles could lose 6 games in a row versus the Texans, Commanders, Colts, Packers, Titans, Giants, Bears, Cow. There's 8 games in a row. It could be very easily going into January that the Philadelphia Eagles could have a losing record of 7-8. Wrap your head around that. The Philadelphia Eagles are 7-0 right now. They could miss the playoffs. They will miss the playoffs still. I will simply put they will miss the playoffs right now. And let me put a caveat on it. Like, if they drop, now, if they beat Houston and they beat the Commanders, I think their momentum will carry them into probably 10-0. But beyond that, they aren't going to do that. If and when they lose to the Houston Texans and that they shit the bed versus the Commanders, 8 losses in a row. Let me put that caveat on it, like just like on that, because I don't want to get too carried away. Guys, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to not be very good. The cracks are there. They have put one complete game together this season versus a very, very bad Pittsburgh team. And they gave up 13 points to this bad Pittsburgh team in the second half. Philadelphia Eagles fans, pump the brakes. You guys winning the Super Bowl, you guys being the best team in the NFC East alone, overreaction. Calm the F down. If you like what you just saw, click right here to check out our latest video, and of course, click right here to subscribe. And as always, Man Our Nation, rise up.